RAWxSuzan made history by winning the PUBG Mobile National Championship Nepal. This was a team that was a true underdog in one of the most competitive regions in South Asia. In a lobby full of difficult and experienced opponents, this team was able to lift the trophy against all odds. One of the key reasons behind their success was Suzan, the MVP of the tournament.
No, he gets shut down, and that's going to be it.
This is the story of how he became the most valuable player and carried his team to victory. RAWxSuzan won the championship with a total of 280 points, while their closest competitor, Jan Mara, had 260 points. Even though both the teams had 3 chicken dinners to their name, RAWxSuzan was able to win because of their excess kill points. The heavy firepower that Suzan lent to the team was unparalleled. By the end of the tournament, he had 42 kills and 6,577 damage. RAWxSuzan had a lot of strong opponents like DRS Gaming, Skylights Gaming and PN Crew, but nobody fought them as hard as Jan Mara did. Right from the start, these two teams were always gunning for the top of the table. On the first day of the tournament, both were locked in the race to the top. Jan Mara won a chicken dinner in the second game and RAWxSuzan won it in the third one. Suzan had 4 kills in this game and also the longest distance kill.
Out there with the nade, with the Molotov, with the throwers that is just swing. Havo gets taken down. This was the opening that Raw actually needed. I mean, they never had to move actually. And that's the reason Fragboy has 5 kills at this moment. Fragboy, he does spot down 1. He gets spotted down, but the last one goes down as the shot was out there. One final player remaining. One final player. Aussie will not anymore as the RAWxSuzan with the raw firepower.
Because of this chicken dinner, RAWxSuzan were able to catch up with their rivals and end the day on a strong note. Even though Suzan wasn't in the top 10 players on day 1, his impact was felt. But this rivalry between Jan Mara and RAWxSuzan heated up the next day, and Suzan stepped up to the occasion. In the first game, he was the one who got 5 kills while the rest of his team was struggling to put up kills on the board. However, the second game onwards in Miramar is when he really started to shine. They were facing Jan Mara in a 3 vs 4 fight. Despite having a man disadvantage, his flank plays gave his team a massive advantage.
To block any vision off, and again, Snipe YT getting caught off guard. You try to take those risky peek, but they're just so active. On the other hand, Raw is just being so active. They're moving around here and there. The presence being shown throughout the entire circle.
His domination continued as RAWxSuzan was able to string together yet another chicken dinner in Sandhawk in the next game, winning 2 in a row.
One last man alive from Vibes have been taken down. Look at Reaper. He's trying his best to fight back, but instead, no, he gets shut down, and that's going to be it.
After these 2 phenomenal victories, Jan Mara wasn't going to sit back and watch. They exacted revenge. Poor Suzan was stuck in a snake battle in the next game of Erangel and lost a 1 vs 2 clutch against them. Enraged by the way they did him dirty, he popped off in Miramar and got 7 kills. Now that's a massive number. Some entire team struggled to put together these many kills, but he did it single-handedly. He skyrocketed to the top of the kill leaderboard. From not even being in the top 10 on day 1 to being on the number 1 spot on day 2. This was the day when he shined like a diamond and accumulated 28 kills. On the third day, Suzan turned into a reliable anchor. He was the one consistently fragging for his team in almost all the games. Even in matches where his team messed up, he would at least get 4 kills. He loved picking off enemies from a distance, often landing the longest shot in the game. His playstyle really matched that of his teammates. RAWxSuzan was a team that liked to split up in pairs of 2 and play. In this way, they would be able to surround their enemies, and Suzan was excellent at flanking. While he was a force to be reckoned with, there was another contender called Snipe YT from Jan Mara who was also racking up a decent bit of kill points. Both these players were very close to each other in terms of frags. The only point that differentiated them was the fact that Jan Mara relied on their placement points while RAWxSuzan were backed up by the kill points that Suzan was putting up on the board. As we rolled into the last day of the finals, Jan Mara got a little desperate and tried a hot drop against their opponents, which backfired against them in Erangel. After surviving the initial skirmish in the 22nd match, RAWxSuzan crawled their way into the military island and Suzan once again got the highest kills on his team to keep climbing upwards on the table. Something similar happened in Sandhawk as well. Snipe YT got a little too desperate for kills as they once again hot dropped onto Raw's turf, but their overextension caused them to die at the hands of a completely different team. Suzan watched his teams back from far away while also spearheading the assault with his gun power to get his team to the 2nd place in that match, and with that, also lead the charge to the top of the podium. If there is one reason why his team was able to win the tournament, it's because of their high kill points, and most of them came from Suzan. That's why he was crowned as the most valuable player of the tournament.